Happy birthday, period, Aries, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Cartomancy Tarot. What I like to do is go on and get you started with your April's reading, okay? And basically, I'm going to discuss a variety of areas, not to just limit it to your romantic situation, but we're just going to just cover whatever that shows up here in your Russian gypsy reading, all right? If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. And for you veterans who have returned, welcome back, okay? Aries, this reading is not going to resonate for each and every one of you out there, but for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it offers you invaluable information. So with this reading, as I said, I'm going to be doing a gypsy reading here, okay? And just to, just explain it a little bit so that you understand as I share the messages contained herein, okay? With this reading, there's only 25 cards here, okay? And it's basically almost like assembling a puzzle, okay? And depending upon the orientation in which the card or the picture forms, determines their interpretation. Unlike tarot, there are four various different interpretations that you could apply, to each symbol here, depending on, again, on how it falls. All right. So let's go on and get started and see what information that we have here. And again, this reading is valid from now until the end of next month here. All right. So I'm seeing here one thing that I'm really noticing here with your reading is that you really didn't get as many pictures as hoped for. So that means something, ladies and gentlemen. And what it shows here is that I'm kind of getting a sense that, many of you are bored or perhaps you're even brooding over an issue. And it could be a variety of issues here, not to just, again, limit it to romance here, but I do feel that you're certainly brooding over a romantic type situation here. And you're feeling as if life has only offered you a curveball, if you will, or, you know, just offered you nothing but, a lot of painful experiences here. All right. So, with that said, here, we also have a few other things that we can discuss here by not seeing as many pictures here, there. Okay. So, since you don't have the hearse card or the castle here, okay? It shows here that your health is going to be significantly improving here. So if any of you has been having any, health issues lately, I'm kind of getting the sense that it's going to improve, okay? And keep in mind, I just want to just take a step back with the various four different positions in which the cards can fall. All right. Usually the first two positions are usually the most positive, and then the last two tends to be a bit more negative, but not always. Okay. So let's go on and just dive right deeply into your reading here just to see what other information that we have here. So let's look at your first symbol. We have the heart. All right. And so with the heart, it falls in position 4, ladies and gentlemen. So as you would imagine, the heart is certainly all about love, or in fact, lack thereof here. Okay? So this kind of gives a sense to me that, you know, it shows that you're very close to your family as well as friends here, and I feel that these individuals might have been or they will be advising you on, you know, the steps perhaps that you should take in a situation here, you know? And I feel that it's more of a romantic type situation I'm getting here. All right? And then let's turn our attention here to this snake energy here that you have. That also falls in the 4th position, ladies and gentlemen. So this is a warning. All right? This snake shows evil forces over which that you have no control here. Because with this snake, it's all about an attack. It's all about hatred. It's all about jealousy here. So it looks like a lot of people, either you or someone with whom you've dealt or are dealing presently with. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of jealousy here. A lot of people appear to be jealous of your success here. I'm just seeing a lot of bitterness, and understand that this bitterness can certainly cause destruction. I'm seeing a lot of lies. Someone is just very insecure here. All right. Now I'm just going to focus or try to hone in on, the type of person that this might be, and the type of characteristics to kind of help you identify, because I feel that this person certainly cannot be trusted. So you're going to just have to be very vigilant, around this individual. And following this reading, I'm going to help you unmask this person by selecting a few letters here. Okay? But I'm strongly picking up either a water, an air, or a fire type sign here that I'm getting. And of course, the water signs are Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, an air sign, of course, Libra, Gemini, as well as Aquarius, and then the fire signs, Leo, Aries, as well as Sagittarius here. So I'm seeing a very romantic, passionate individual, someone who appears to be flirtatious, okay? Someone that's, perhaps has already backstabbed you in the past here. Someone that's very deceptive, I'm getting. A narcissist. For a lot of you, this might even, in fact, be an ex with whom you've been kind of having these problems. But I'm just feeling that romantically, period, it's just a lot of jealousy that I'm getting going on here. I'm seeing someone very malicious, very cutthroat, okay? Very cunning, I'm getting. Someone that, has this Machiavellianistic type approach to living, okay? I'm seeing someone who's very impulsive as well as even educated, rude, okay? Someone who is very edgy, very cheap that I'm getting, unstable, even possibly sick or stressed out in some way here. For some of you, I'm feeling that this person might be of foreign descent, or this person might even live abroad, or this person just might be of a different ethnic background than you, okay? Person even could be a migrant for some of you here, but I'm just getting that this person is very, very unstable, very cold, impulsive, even has potentially exotic type features I'm getting, all right? And then we move right along here to look at this next disturbing image here that we have. We have the sit, all right? So with that card is all about fate, and it sits in the second position. So it certainly shows, ladies and gentlemen, that some type of an attack or a threat is coming towards you. I'm getting. It looks like some type of loss, and it's a traumatic loss here. Okay, could be potentially for many of you, because I'm seeing all of this jealousy and all this stuff that's kind of showing here in your reading. That it could be a loss of a lover. Or, in fact, for some of you, ladies and gentlemen, it could even, in fact, be a loss of resources, ladies and gentlemen, a loss of stability. Or, in fact, for some of you, a loss of job, of your employment, of your livelihood here. All right? And there may be, for some of you, I'm kind of getting some type of reorganization or some type of realignment that might occur, at your job here, which might even cause the drastic changes that I'm kind of getting here. All right, which will ultimately affect you in some way or your livelihood. Okay, and this could be due to jealousy for some of you, or perhaps something that many of you may have done, or are doing presently to contribute, to this situation. So keep in mind that nothing is written in stone here. This is just seems that these are the vibrations that surround you at this time. If you have yet to, you know, get to these experiences that I'm explaining to you, then you might want to change things up so that you won't get there. Just look at how you're dealing with situations now. Okay? Again, I'm just seeing so much envy, so much insecurity and jealousy. And ladies and gentlemen, you have to realize that this prevents a relationship from flourishing, from growing. Okay? Because certainly if you can't trust someone, you don't have what one calls a solid relationship. It seems that you have more of an unrequited type situation I'm getting, where you seem like you're giving too much, or perhaps you're even putting too much effort into someone who gives a damn about you or don't give a damn, you know? And for those of you who have, understand that, it just clearly shows me that it's just, you just have to get over this jealousy. And you guys may even have a right to feel this way, but I just see that it seems that again, and I will continue to stress this, that you guys need to move forward with someone new here. I'm getting, and kind of let this stuff, roll away here. All right. So let's look at your next symbol that you have here. All right. Connected with the snake, you have the book. And Lord and behold, ladies and gentlemen, what is the book is all about? It's all about secrets. Secrets that will in fact be revealed. Secrets that this snake is going to bring out. Okay? I'm kind of getting here. So perhaps due to all of the jealousy, again, you guys might be involved in a situation where a lover is trying to get your attention. It could be an ex trying to do this, and you just don't want the person anymore. And because you don't want the person, then they're going to do all of this stuff to kind of sabotage you in some way. All right? So it shows that someone is certainly is going to spill his or her guts about all of your secrets. Either it be you or it's going to be someone with whom you dealt. Okay? Any event, it certainly is going to hurt you in some way that I'm getting. All right? So let's look at this last card, because again, you didn't have many pictures, and usually the last card kind of um, summarizes the essence of what you really need to be focusing on here. So let's look at these images here. All right, we're going to start off first by looking at the ship here. All right, so it looks like that for some of you, I feel that you might even be receiving some type of inheritance, or there may be some type of a winning or unexpected money that may come towards you. Money that you probably, it's something that you maybe have forgotten about or something, but I'm just seeing some type of unexpected money. And again, for those of you who might play the lottery or might dabble in a little gambling here and there, next month might be, a very lucky month for you guys, I'm getting. All right. And then you have the firewood. All right. So as you recall from the onset of the reading, I said that you won't really have any health issues, I'm getting. And if you, for those of you who do have health issues, it's going to improve here, because with the firewood, that's certainly all about our state of being, our health situation here. And it shows that your health is in fact going to improve. All right. And then you have the mice. And with the mice, ladies and gentlemen, that's certainly, when you see mice is certainly all about a loss of something that I'm kind of getting. Usually, a loss may have occurred, but it also shows that there is a possibility of this loss being found. Something that you may have lost, a material object that I'm getting. So I feel that something, you guys may have lost something valuable, or you will. And this card is kind of telling you, or the symbol, to be patient, all right? It's going to be found here, I'm getting. All right? And then last but not least, you have the horse. So with the horse, unfortunately, this card sometimes bring about some type of upheaval of some sort. And it's usually connected with romance or our emotions here. So once again, with this traumatic experience that I've indicated it may be coming towards you, I'm feeling that for many of you, you may divorce someone, or you may get a new job, or you may you may discover that someone has certainly played you falsely here. All right. Some of you may even get married or even get fired here. All right. So keeping with along those lines here, why don't I just get up right now, because your reading is showing that it is certainly someone around who you, or maybe entering your energy field, who may not have your best interest at heart here. So let's see who this person might be. So Spirit, please guide me to the correct 20 letters to help Aries identify who this player or who this person that seems to be very jealous. Okay, and this could be in both your work area as well as someone with whom you're dealing romantically. Okay, so I'm going to go on and select those letters now, Aries, and I'm going to call them back to you. So Spirit, direct me to those letters, to the individual around whom Aries might want to consider being a bit more vigilant. Okay, let's see. 20 letters. All right. We have an R. We have an H. There's an O. Okay. There's a T. There's a D. There's an E. An N. An O. And ladies and gentlemen, this could spell, a nickname, but the letters are gonna help identify this person for you. We have an E. Let's see how many we have so far. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Spirit, direct me to the remaining letters, the 11 letters that are needed here of this person that appears to be very jealous, and a person who appears to be only trying to be with you because of an agenda in some way. It doesn't appear to be love. This person appears to be heavily influenced by drugs or substance I'm getting. All right? So 11 more letters. We have an F, a Y, an I, an F, an A, an N, an I, an E, O, an E, and one more letter. We have an O. So I'm going to call them back to you to ensure that you have them all here. There are 4 O's, okay? There are also 4 E's, 2 F's, there are 2 I's, a D, a T, 2 N's, a Y, an A, an R, as well as an H, okay? So it seems, since, the reading is kind of really not, is just saying a lot of really hateful and negative things, that kind of surrounds you in your romantic situation. What I like to do is to kind of shift gears, ladies and gentlemen, try to help you, because I know that many of you want, to have a loving relationship here. Okay, and I'm going to use these moon cards here to kind of help you, ladies and gentlemen, to manifest the relationship that you want here, and to tell you what it is that you need to do to get this loving relationship here. All right. So, Spirit, what actions can Aries take to manifest the relationship that they really want? What it is that you need to do. Okay. So I'm just going to select a few cards here to see what messages that we get. All right. So, certainly, Aries, Spirit is telling you that it's time that you see the bigger picture here. All right? Don't sweat the small stuff with regard to your situation here. It's time that you take some time to relax here. It seems that you guys are worrying yourselves a bit too much here. Okay? And it seems that your fears and worries and things that you're constantly worried about seems to be stemming from the past. So it's time that you leave the past behind in order you can move forward in good conscience, so that you can establish more harmonious relationships, ladies and gentlemen. All right? It's time that even before you make a decision, think it through. particularly with someone new or just with any of your decisions that you are up against here. Think it really, really think it through and see, before making any types of haphazard decisions here. All right. And by thinking it through here, ladies and gentlemen, it gives you an opportunity as well to what? To work through your feelings here. It's time that you take a more introspective look into yourself and take inventory. What is it? Or ask yourself, what is it that you want? Okay? And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, with these cards, access the situation thoroughly here. It's time that you do that again, and that allows you not to make any type of, haphazard type decisions. Okay? I'm going to go on and shuffle up another deck here, and this time is going to be the unicorns here because I like to give you more inspiring messages here. So let's see what the unicorns have to offer Aries here. So what messages, unicorns, that you like for me to share with Aries during this time period in question? What are some messages that you like me to share with them? Something that you feel that they need to focus on. Okay. It's time that you get your mind perhaps off of a lover and to really start a project related to something that many of you seem to be very curious about here. Something that you've been very passionate about. It's time to, put some effort in towards that direction here. All right? And the unicorns want you to know that it's time that you have happy, more positive thoughts here. And to feel happier, ladies and gentlemen, right now, the unicorns are really asking you to really think about a memory or even something else that really makes you smile here. Again, taking your mind off of this painful, bitter situation in which many of you have been involved. Okay? And imagine, ladies and gentlemen, so as this unicorn is looking here towards this fairy, ask yourself, what would you see? What would you feel? What would you think? And here, if your heart's desire came true. And last but not least, with these cards, try to just be yourself, okay? Because you are, in fact, a great person. Enjoy being yourself, you know? You don't have to be pretentious for anyone, all right? So let's give you a few more messages here, and I'm going to use the Goddess Love Oracle here to see what additional messages that they have to offer you, okay? So, Spirit or Goddess, what message that you like me to share with Aries? And particularly regarding their romantic situation here. Okay. Rest here, okay? The spirits know that you guys have been really just been frustrated, and some of you may have been having difficulty sleeping here. It's time that you trust in your intuition. Be still, ladies and gentlemen, and listen to what Spirit has to offer you. Because you guys are, in fact, going through a rebirthing type process here. And it's time that you let go of the ties that bind. It's time that you let go of toxic situations that have not been working for you. Okay? And it's time that you learn to connect more to your inner strength. Okay? Just as this sanctuary is showing here. All right? And last but not least with these cards, it's time for you to let Goddess blessings enrich your life. It's certainly time for that. Okay? So, I'm going to go on and just share a final message with you guys. A final evocative message I'm feeling here that Spirit wants me to share with you. And this message will be shared through a postcard here. And I'm going to go on and get that postcard out for you right now. Okay? I have it here. And this is something that Spirit would like you to focus on as you move forward, Aries. All right, I'm going to read it as it is written. Dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument. Two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right. to be different, to be at odds, and so on. Today, we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place of agreement and approach this experience with understanding as well as compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan may be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences, and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things once common ground is reached. You're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much, okay? So, Aries, once again, I like to say again, happy birthday to you guys, all right? Or, of course, for those, your birthday will be coming up soon, so I hope you enjoy it or you plan something to just get out of the doldrums that you guys been seem to be in, all right? If this reading resonated with you guys, I certainly hope that you have um, clicked the like button and shared this reading with others. Be sure to share it with others who might benefit. If you'd like to have a more personal reading, you can contact me at will.brown@watconsultinginc.net. Enjoy your day. Thanks a lot. I look forward to hearing your comments.